Spiritual. All right, so spiritual tools. I spoke specifically about my experience with going to church, using my religion as a way to see myself through that situation and focus and recognize that it was not me that was the problem, and that I needed to find my own peace and recognize how to work through that, and the people in having their own issues and them projecting them on me. It really helped me see that through the spirituality in my church that I was going to at the time. However, that wasn't the only thing I did. Eventually, I was so in distress and just feeling so weak inside. I felt that I needed to be boosted up every day. So I went on my phone and I put in like 4 or 5 times a day where I would have an alarm, not one that you could hear, but one would just go off, like a silent alarm that would go off on my phone, and it would say pray. So it would be like 8:11, 11:11, 1:11, 3:11, something like that. It'd always be 11 because 3:11 is my birthday, so I always put things on 11. So I would have it going off various times of the day, and the alarm title would just be pray. And so I was walking around in so much pain that I just was not even able to like function. So I had to bring myself out of that on a regular basis. So I would be there shaking or not knowing what was happening, or kind of overthinking things possibly as well. And when my alarm would go off on my watch as well, on both, it would just start buzzing, and then I would look down, and of course it'd say pray, and then I would just close my eyes and just pray to myself, pray for the person who's across from me, pray for the people in the room, pray for the students, anything I could think of. I would just be trying to put out positive energy and just pray. And I mean, I wouldn't do it long. I wouldn't be going anywhere. I wasn't on my knees or anything like that. But sometimes it would go off, zzz, 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 and I would just tap my watch and still be talking to somebody and just say, I pray for you. I hope that you are healthy and happy in your life. And then that might be the end of it in my head. But I just wanted to keep that positive mindset in the atmosphere. No matter how much negative was going on around me, I wanted to be exuding positivity. Some people use music, so on their way to work, they don't even want to go, so they blast every Christian song, every spiritual gospel song album they have, and they in there having a good shouting up good time on the way to work. If that works for you, that's great. Also, some people might join Bible study or whatever. Like I said, whatever your religion is. You could be Jewish, you could be Muslim. I have seen people who are involved in follow Islam take prayer breaks at work, and I am so happy that they have done this and that they have done it proudly, because no one should be ashamed of something that is part of you and your culture. If that is what you do and that's what you need to do, you cannot be stopped from doing that. You talk to your supervisor about a time and a place that you can go and do what you need to do, and you absolutely go and you do it. And I think it's a beautiful thing, and if that's what you need, by all means, you better do it, honey. And then for any other religion as well too, if that's something that's important to you, take your time to do it. For me, I just did it privately because I did not need an extended amount of time to do any type of ritualistic type of prayer, but I was doing it. So yeah, and some places, you might find some coworkers who are from a different department who have little study groups and meditation groups and things like that. So just try to find an outlet that you can use throughout the day to bring yourself some peace, if all possible. If you have more comments on how you can bring some spirituality into your workplace, let us know in the comments. Thanks. Bye. All right, so now we're going to move on to